Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Mooney here, and today I've got episode 17 of my Road to Glory. And 17, we are getting quite far into it. As I said last episode, I am basically nearly finished my Road to Glory. I'm just commentating 17 straight after 16. So, again, we're just going straight into a game here. 80, 79, 78. So, it's a pretty good team with 100 chemistry. And let's see, he's got 3 at the back, and it's a Russian league team. And I was actually planning on sort of doing a mini Road to Glory series because it's not going to take a lot. I think the only expensive player, I think it is Eto, who plays in the Russian league. And obviously this kid recognised me from YouTube. I'm sorry about the kits as well, guys. It's just I didn't realise his kit to be sort of very similar to mine. It's a nice over the top ball to Jara, who does a pretty nice finish as well. But this guy recognised me from YouTube. It's the first time I've been recognised as well. A bit of a surprise for me as well. But I thought this is going to be quite a decent game. Obviously he's good. People who generally do watch YouTube videos are going to be probably sort of good players or people looking for tips. And I thought it'd be a good game. It was quite. It started off sort of I was dominating the game, but then he did bring it back. But we'll see later in the game. He does turn into a bit of a tramp. Let's be honest. Was that a tramp goal? I don't think it was, because it was a nice cross, but a very good finish from Jara because it was a tight angle on that. But he does turn into a bit of a tramp in this game, and I don't expect that really from people who recognise me from YouTube. I won a nice fair game, and that was a bad mistake from me. And he's takes it round the keeper and takes it back, and it's a penalty. I don't know who the penalty was given against. I think it may have been Palop. Yeah, it was given against Palop, and he gets his yellow card. So a yellow card for a goalkeeper. Don't think they can get sent off unless they make 2 challenges like that. Again, he just scored the penalty with Vagnalov. And Palop maybe went the right way, but I don't think I guessed the right height. And that's 2-1. And Diego Costa gets 3 turns, the right back, and again it's a nice finish, right foot, both feet off the floor. Usually produces a powerful shot when you do that, even in real life. You've seen when Liverpool played Tottenham and got absolutely battered. Modric did that, and it was a fantastic goal as well. Both feet lifted off the floor, you perform a powerful shot, and it usually does work out for you. But again, a corner, and Diego Costa's there to provide the clinical heading finish that we haven't seen too much of in this series. We haven't seen too many corners, goals, probably just the average you see. And then here we go. Here is the tramp, the ultimate tramp. That is pretty pathetic. I'm not gonna lie. That's and what he does, he then watches a replay of it. But not just a single replay. Oh no, he watches a double. No, he watches. I thought he watched a double replay. He watches a triple replay of a tramp goal. And from someone you recognise from YouTube, I don't think you should really be playing against anyone like that. Not like your friends or someone you recognise or that. But anyway, we won the game. We got nice coins from him. We just sorted out the team, get the fitness issues out the way, and that. I'm still in the 4-4-2 formation. And this episode, guys, you probably tell from the title, we start building the second tier of the squad. Now, the second tier of the squad is players rated between about 80 and 85. That'll be low 85 players that you can buy for quite cheap, because I'm just going to say now, I don't get Pepe in this series if no one knows who he is. He's the centre-back for Real Madrid, quite pacey with 70 odd pace, but because he goes for 20 grand. Now that would mean winning 5-0 with a 1.25 DNF every game for 20 games. You get about 1,000 coins. I know I could do money making, but I'm going to end it once I've got a good squad. Now, I've got about 385 players that are going to be in my squad, and you can get them for quite cheap. But you'll see the squad at the end. Obviously, you'll have to wait quite a few more episodes, and that's a nice finish from Diego Costa, leaning back on the angle. Keeper should have probably done better. It was his near post, but we'll take that, a nice 2-0 lead. But he comes straight back here. It's Gilardino, and all due credit to him, he doesn't try the baguette, but somehow I don't know what happens here. Just it goes in, and Pereira scores an own goal. I think it just popped off his head. And again, nice 1-2, great running in from Soldado here. And unfortunately he hits the post, but he shows persistence to go back and get it, and he does a nice cross in, and Diego Costa gets in front of the defender, and it was because it was such a good ball in, it lobs over the first man. Diego Costa runs in behind the defender, and it's a nice little finish. And as I said, I say this most episodes, a nice 3-1 victory. It was a tough game. When you see games like this, they are generally tough games. And if I do dominate them, I usually do show the stats just to provide a little bit of proof. And here you see we buy our first player, Diego Lopez. And obviously, you'll see later in the series, I do change the formation. And you'll realise why I'm not getting in the right formation. And that's because I go for 4-1-2-1-2 formation, guys. That's the one I do swap it for. And because I think either they come out as a 4-1-2-1-2 in a pack, but rarely they do that. So people put the 4-1-2-1-2 formation cards on them, and they're about 10k by themselves. So you are going to pay over the top prices for them. Sometimes you can get bargains if you're on early in the morning or late at night, but generally it doesn't work out for you. And here we go against one 84-81. I didn't catch the defense there, but it was 84 is Rossi and Nilmar up front. Got Diego, he's got Santi Cazorla, he's got Pereira, got Diego Lopez, and he's got Raul Abidal. And that's quite a good team, probably a very similar team to what I'll be building in the future. But you get to the header here with Raul Abidal, getting in front of the defender or over the defender. It's a nice header past Diego Lopez. Unfortunately, it's like a striker, he'd like to get a goal in his debut game, but Diego Lopez can't. Well, he wouldn't really score, would he? So he's basing it on clean sheets. So he unfortunately didn't get a clean sheet. So I go back up the other end and I go score my corner with Miranda, 75 to 75, who scores, and he had an 82, I think Raul Abidal is in this game. So Real Madrid have got quite good defenders with Raul Abidal, Carvalho, and Pepe. Carvalho being in 84. So what would you recommend, guys? What are your opinions on Carvalho and Raul Abidal? I think they've both got very similar pace, one of 58, one of 52. Are they fast enough, or is the defending stats, etc., solid enough for you? And Soldado, he does a fake shot in, gets a bit tackled, but muscles his way through, and it's a nice finish into the right hand corner. So tell me your opinions on those two defenders, because they two are them two defenders are maybe getting in the future. So your opinion is always valued. It's a lovely over the top ball, and Diego Costa just gets there before his Diego Lopez, and it's a really nice goal into, well, I think it's generally the sense of the goal. I think that goal was, but again, he gets there before the keeper, and he's not going to miss, is he? Let's be honest. And again, he comes right back at me with Nilmar. It's great dribbling through the defence, in off the post. Keeper very hard to save, as I know that, because I was a keeper in my time. But Diego gets a chance, and he gets a really good goal there. I think that makes it 4-3 to him. And then I thought that was offside. I thought there was a shout of offside there, but no offside. Diego Costa, nice through ball to Soldado, and he gets a really easy finish into the right hand corner. That makes it 4-4. But this is in the 90th minute, guys, and this is plus added time as well. I'm surprised I got another break from this. I thought the referee would have blew his whistle, but again, 1-2's between the striker, and there I see Diego Costa is clearly through on goal, and I thought I would have scored, but no, the keeper saves it. And then I don't know why the keeper never jumped for it. Maybe it was just outside the box, but Diego Costa gets the header off somehow, and it scores. Now he's gone mad at this point, because that means I win 5-4, and we don't have to go to extra time or penalties. And that was in the really dying moments of the game. So hopefully you enjoyed this episode, guys. I think it was a pretty good episode. Quite a long one as well. So hopefully you did enjoy it. I'll see you later, guys.